So, what do we got today? Well, we have Steel Heart, the one I said I really liked. I'll Never Let You Go, Angel Eyes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the reading. Um, I love Steel Heart's voice. That's the main thing that is the greatest on Steel Heart. I love the guitar. I love everything about Steel Heart. Um, Also, it's time to talk shadow. Now, Susan even commented, she said the cards on the shorts for Steel Heart, Angel Eyes is what I call it, but the real name of the song is I'll Never Let You Go. I've always called it Angel Eyes. But she even said the cards started out so good, and then what happened? Well, I'm going to go over that with you because it's so important. Now, I did this before we went to Astro. So we studied Steel Heart last night in music class, majorly. So I hope you guys can really check out, especially the musicians that are listening. Check out Steel Heart, the way he sings. I always say I like the way Queensryche Jeff Tate sings. Well, this guy sings awesome, really awesome. Okay, we studied it in Astro. I'm not going to get into it, but I want to get into the cards because it's really important. What's really important is, as in yesterday when I said the song was She's Gone by Steel Heart, this is about putting the past out of our thinking, out of our cell memory, and only taking out what we need for lessons learned because it's holding you back. Okay? Now, this can be childhood memories, trauma, this can be relationship trauma, it can be stuff that happened when this song was popular that happened to you. This can be something you're going through now, like a divorce, but it's the energy. Remember, I read energy. I don't really specifically say this is you and your circumstances. So the energy is one of the reason you're not getting what you manifested. And soulmate card did come out in the manifestation area on the shorts, and the phone was casting a shadow over the soulmate and the manifestations, and then it turned all reverse. So it started out positive, it went into the shadow period, and then it went into like reverse, which is not negative, but it's not positive. It's a warning of where you might have screwed up or are screwing up. Okay, now what's a shadow? A shadow is something that stands in front of the light and then it casts off a darkness. So the phone was in front of the light and it was shining a shadow onto the cards. This is all about time and shadow, the top two cards. The first two cards were time to talk about shadow. Okay, so you're getting the theme of the energy. The energy is, why aren't you getting everything you wanted? What do I still need to work on? And we're going to go over that with the cards. So that's the energy, because yesterday there's more than just putting something in a file and shutting the cabinet door. There's something more to putting those memories in the back here and saying, I'm only going to take out what I need. Right? It's easier said than done. You're doing your dishes and something reminds you of the 80s when you broke up with so and so. It reminds you of I'll Never Let You Go, reminds you of then why am I getting a divorce? Okay, these things pop up in your head. Well, I thought I had it filed back here. Well, here it is, right? That's that shadow. That's that shadow. That's something stepping into the light. So we're really trying to work in Astro to make you be able to listen to songs, watch movies, and not have any of this trauma. None of this sadness, nostalgia. And it, to me, feels sad. But anyway, it's holding you back. It's kind of like when you hear the weather report and it says it's going to be sunny all day, and you go to your picnic, and all of a sudden the clouds come in and they go over the sun, and the whole picnic area turns kind of grayish, right? And then the cloud leaves, and then the sun comes back out. That's the kind of energy right now. We want to see why that cloud is there. How can we get rid of that cloud? What's causing that cloud to come in and mess with you? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go check out the cards. Okay. I've got time to talk about shadow. And in the shorts we had serenity is the key, and use your intuition with gossip. Okay, so that's all good, right? Then it went on to say that you need to change your self-expression and maybe not even get involved in the gossip. Whatever it is, it's a change. That's the key. The key is the change. The change to what? The gossip, the self-expression, all communication. Serenity is the outcome. We want serenity, and we need to use our intuition. But something's going wrong in this department. Something's going wrong. So what's going wrong in this department? Why is there a shadow? Why is there a shadow on the serenity? Why are you not serene? Okay, because I just got done saying. Now, there's some hidden stuff in here that I really think is important, so keep listening. All right, we've got, here's where the manifestation to the soulmate, the shadow came on that. And then we had the cards in reverse of vision, news, opportunity, right? Why are these all upside down? What I'm feeling is your golden ticket opportunity that you have in your vision, along with your soulmate. So that could be your project and your soulmate that you're manifesting, right? You're not using your wisdom on the things you're hearing because you're watching too much gossip news. And I've told you that. I've said you've got to stop listening to YouTube and start being out in nature. Start going outside more. Change. Look at the nature card. Be self-expressive, whatever that word is. Self-expression. Okay, start your own channel. Do something that is going to bring the light over the shadow, because that's the key. Now, the cool part here is we had luck and release. Okay, so if you can release these, oh, what do I want to call it? If you can release the shadow part of yourself, be like the dragonfly and the four-leaf clover, this is going to help you with the celebration. Now, I want you to look at the motivation and the celebration in reverse. This means you're being slothful, you're being lazy, you're not going in the right direction. And look at here, mom. Mom is very important. It's wow in reverse. And it is a wow because it really stuck out to me. It said, Mom is celebrating you, was one of the messages. Another message was Mom is not celebrating you. So you have two messages there. And they're saying to release Mom. Now, that can be something different for all of you. Some of you have a mom that you're still her little baby, and she's telling you what to do, and you're listening. Some of you, your mom is more Mary in heaven, right? In the other dimensions. And you're listening and she's celebrating you. But I'm getting more of an earthly mom that's holding you back. For most of you, it's an earthly mom that's holding you back. For some of you, it's a mom that you're talking to in the spirit world, but she's celebrating you. She's actually celebrating you. It's the mom that's on the earth that's, I believe, doing the gossip, and you need to change and get into your own self-expression, even if that means you need to tell her, I don't no longer want to be in your energy. Because something's putting a shadow on your soulmate, and you must release this to get your luck. Creativity's in reverse. So it's stopping you from being creativity. Maybe she doesn't want you to be with who you want to be with. And that could be stopping you from your celebration. Now, we do have St. Michael's Sword of Truth, which is the challenge. Okay, we have St. Michael's Sword of Truth is the challenge. You're not listening to the truth, 11:32 on the clock. Somehow your challenge is in the truth. Maybe you don't want to believe this. Maybe everything I've just said, you don't want to believe it. So therefore, it's putting a shadow on this. Well, once again, that's the energy I'm getting. It's mixed messages here because of the fact that some of you have moms that are on the earth that are, maybe you're not moving because your mom is in the same city or state. Maybe your mom is one of your managers or helped you get your fame. There's many different moms doing many different things right now, but that gossip card is really coming through where you need to use your intuition. A lot of you have moms in 5D that you're listening to, which I feel are good. The 5D moms, the Virgin Mary type of energy, I feel is good. It's just the earthly moms that I feel are not directing you correctly. This card wanted to come out. Yeah, she's got too much ego. Your mom does in earth. And see, in 5D and higher, they lose that so they can give you better information because they're in 5D and higher. The earthly moms are still into fame, fortune, what's the best for my son or daughter. Oh, you can't leave us. You can't go to another city or state, etc., etc. So she's being the Queen of Wands. And that wanted to come out. I'm just going to pull some cards that want to come out here and tell you more about it. So if your mom's 5D and higher, it's all right. She's celebrating you. It's a wow moment. If your mom's on the earth, they want you to use your intuition big time and get back to being serene. Be back to that child that you want to be. Start standing in the light. Get out of the shadow is what I'm hearing. Because your wisdom is being distracted and your golden ticket opportunity and your visions are being halted because of it. You're not moving. You're sitting in the same spot every day doing the same shit. Whether you're doing different things, it's still the same shit. Shit is shit. Yep, 5 of Swords. So once again, it's disappointing, it's challenging, and you need to get out of it. Ace of Diamonds and go towards your Ace of Pentacles. Okay? So mom is too egotistical. You need to go towards your Ace of Pentacles and get rid of these 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is also change, and I was talking a lot about change, wasn't I? So you can see where this went to, okay? Creativity being in reverse, but luck being upright if you release, which is upright. And the challenge was the truth. Now, with the challenge card being in reverse with the Ace of Spades, that's telling me that you are listening to the truth. The truth is being distorted to you, but you are listening. And you didn't get this video by accident, okay? No accidents here. Definitely you need to what? Yeah, leave mom, okay? It's time to stop being the baby and move forward and concentrate more on this mom and this mom. We had her yesterday, didn't we? There's all different moms. This is the lady from the poster that said, my heart, my immaculate heart finally wins. Then we had dream catchers. Same video from yesterday, continuing on today, just in different way. Okay? So again, the energy keeps moving together every day. Like a soap opera, right? Eight of Diamonds. What's Eight of Diamonds? That's the Eight of Pentacles. Your hard work will pay off if you're going to listen. And the Wild card. Straight up, on his bike, happy. And it looks to me like he's holding the Ace of Diamonds. I don't know if he is. Yep, I think he is. Let's see. Looks like he's holding the Ace of Diamonds there. And that's the card I got right here. So you're going towards your Ace of Pentacles. Isn't that cool how we notice certain things? How many times have I looked at this card and I don't think I noticed he was holding the Ace of Diamonds? Here's the Spade card, the Truth card. And there's the Ace of Diamonds. So, you know, I don't have to beat a dead dog. It's 17:01 on the clock and your hard work is going to pay off with that Ace of Pentacles and the Magician card, right? Stop listening to the yak yak everywhere. Start being self-expressatory. Stop listening to the yak yak. Confirmation, quit being the baby. Start being you. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.